Okay, so I used to think that putting the mic in front of the screen, it didn't look good at all. But now the more that I look at it and stuff in my videos, it looks more professional that way. So you will be seeing it a lot more. We're reacting to Mort. He got over 200,000 views for this video. 4 true 7-Eleven horror stories. We're not going to be reacting to the whole thing, but we're just going to be reacting to two. Hey, if you want to see the full video, link is in the description down below. I'm not going to let y'all hang in. But hey, 3, 2, 1, leggy.
I spend my days as a humble worker at 7-Eleven. More specifically, I was a store manager
My bad, John. I forgot this.
and engineer or doctor. And while my family did have their opinions on what I did for a living, my job paid rather well. I was a very different man in my past. But deciding to go the route of franchising a store was a more hands-on career path that mostly kept me in check. It was a low-stress but high...
Yo, this right here. Yo, this 7-Eleven look mad bougie, bro. My bad, I hit my mic. But like, yo, this 7-Eleven look mad bougie, bro. I seen a lot of 7-Elevens, you know, but I never seen one as close as this, bro. This looks bad. Bro, look at her. Look at him. Why everybody look bored out of their mind at nighttime, my guy? Yo, if I was working there, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. How your night been going? You know, like, bro, I'll be chill. They just look bored out of their mind.
labor job, and that was honestly perfect for me. The job was almost therapeutic to me. It gave me something to take care of, something to look forward to every day. Of course, I couldn't do this alone. Working with me in my daytime shifts were workers Molly and Adam. Molly and Adam were young. They were working there to pay off their college tuition. We all considered ourselves
Okay, so both of them working to
Molly,
pay
Adam,
off
and I
their
were
college
super close
tuition.
to each other in our time working there. They were like the kids I never had, and this naturally made me a little protective over them.
There
We
you
would always
go.
encounter
There you
weird or
go.
upset
There go that
customers,
smile
and
on
it
your
was usually
face.
me who had to stand up for them. I didn't want anything to happen to them.
Now he
They were
bored
so
again.
young.
Come on
Nothing
now.
bad had happened to Molly or Adam yet, and I was grateful for that. But one early morning, that changed. It was a Tuesday morning. I want to say the incident occurred around 9
Yo,
a.m.
that car look
The sun
mad
was out and
sus.
things seemed to be going normal. This time of day was always peaceful. There was usually never any problems. Eventually, a blue sedan pulled into the parking lot. Inside of the car was a rather average-looking middle-aged man. He
Alright.
stepped out of the car and
Yep.
started filling it with
Nope.
gas.
Is
While
that
the pump
is
was
that
going,
blood, my
he
guy?
then
Is that
proceeded to
blood
the
on your
front of the
face, my
store.
guy?
As per their training, Molly and Adam greeted him. The man just nodded and started walking around the aisles.
Alright, that's pretty normal.
The store, approached Molly and started flirting with her.
Okay,
was
that
visibly
is definitely
uncomfortable.
not normal.
And while I wanted to go to the back of the store and do my inventory logging, I couldn't do this. Not with the man hitting on Molly like
Nah,
that. Adam, however,
nah,
told me
bro.
that
Me
he
personally,
and
I
the
would
man
take
treated
over.
weirdly.
I'd be like, hey, yo,
Naturally,
step
I
aside.
trusted him.
I got
I
this.
reluctantly stepped in the back room and started counting down and logging all the items that were there. While I was doing this, however, I kept looking back towards the man
Don't you
and seeing
have
his
a
way. It
camera?
seemed like the man was looking back at
Y'all
me
gotta
as
have
well.
cameras in there, bro.
This was odd for a number of reasons. Customers aren't supposed to be this close to the back of the store, and he kept awkwardly peering in through the utility room. To make things worse, every time I looked back, the man started to try and act busy. It was like he was trying to pass time
Nah,
and look
bro,
back
you
towards
gotta
someone.
go.
I stepped out of the room.
Like, yo, what's your
asking him if
problem?
I could help him. He seemed to awkwardly and rudely shun me off and keep pacing around the store, pretending like he was looking for something. For some reason, I decided to ignore all these red flags and continue my work in the back.
Which you shoulda never did, bro. You should be, hey, yo, what's your problem, bro? What do you want? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, they did bad, bro. He did bad. He just ignored all the red flags, all the signals guy was giving them, bro. Nah, that wouldn't happen to me, bro. Definitely not.
He was passing by the back room. She whispered to me that the man was making her very uncomfortable. I told her that once I finished with the shelf I was working on, I would quickly go outside and help her. I essentially told her to hang in there and wait behind Adam.
Where's your boss at?
The man even wanted. He seemed to have stopped flirting with Molly completely and was instead focused on trying to peer through the back door for some reason. As annoying as this was, I just wanted to get through my work. I had one last crate of
Oh my,
to log
okay,
down, and
bro.
this weird man
Really?
But that's when I heard a commotion coming from the main room. Excuse me, sir, you're not allowed to
He
do
looks
that.
crazy,
What are you
bro.
trying to pull off? Call the police, Adam. I heard Molly
He looks
explain, and after that,
crazy.
I quickly ran out of the storage room to see what was happening and saw the commotion. The man in the blue car was trying to pull something off. I saw Molly in shock and fear in the
He got
car,
a knife.
and Adam with his fists up.
He
saying
got
he
a
would kill
knife.
her. Hey,
Bro, your
what do you
fist
think
is not
you're
gonna do
doing?
none,
I
bro.
asked the man. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What kind of place is this? What's even back there?
It's a
What are you
7-Eleven,
hiding?
obviously.
Get out of here. The sign clearly says employees only. You expect me to just sit here and let you get away with this? No way.
Get
in hell.
away with what?
We were all in
You're not even
complete shock.
explaining jack
Adam
squat
tried
to
calm
me,
them
my
down,
guy.
however. Sir, we don't need to get violent, okay? You can just calm down and we don't have to. I don't want to hear another word from you psychos. The man snapped back at Adam.
You're
Molly
the
started to
psycho.
cry. She was ready to dart out the store.
Bro,
The man then started reaching for his pocket. We had no idea what he was going
bro,
to pull.
kick the mess out
I
of
tackled
him.
the man in the back of the
Thank
shop
you.
and screamed at Adam and Molly.
Exactly
to
what you
just
shoulda
get away and
did.
call the police. A few more minutes of us rustling in the utility room occurred. I managed to headlock the man, but he just kept hitting me off. After a
Bro,
few more
punch
minutes of us
him.
rustling and
Don't
fighting in
sit
the back,
there.
the cops eventually got there, but sadly, they couldn't find him on the scene.
Bro. What is this? Bro, those are not cops, my guy. The police just sent out these bootlegs. Look at them. Where's your badge? You don't have any badge. And you going out with 2 Glocks. Come on now.
We got the man's face on security camera.
There
His
go
car
your
was
badge.
pumps.
It wasn't showing
We
at
had both
first,
his
I
face
guess.
and his license plate on camera. Despite all this, the police just left. They couldn't find any sign of him, and they assumed that he just ran out through one of the other back doors.
So, like, you're not
As the
gonna
cops left,
arrest
they
the
made sure to
guy?
dump the man's body right next to the first. As I mentioned before, I was a different man in my past. This job really changed me.
What
It
the?
seemed like the man in the blue car clearly noticed the other body
What the?
I had.
Bro,
Normally, it's pretty well hidden. Not even Molly or
this guy is crazy. That was such a weird freaking twist. This guy is a psychopath. Why didn't you just explain the other body in the freaking room? That's all you had to do. All you had to do is say, hey, why is there a corpse in the other room? That's all you had to say. But you didn't. That is tough, my guy.
Adam could find it. But I guess one of the legs must have been sticking out or something like that. While I was
That
moving
must
stuff
be
around.
one of his
I re-looked at the
previous
security
employees,
footage to
bro.
make sure there was no evidence left behind. It seemed like the man wasn't reaching for a gun or a knife. He was reaching for his phone to call the police. I really didn't want
No
it to be this way, but he
way.
knew my secret. The man was now part of my collection. Molly and Adam still have no idea what happened, and you bet I'm planning to keep.
Hold up. This is real? What just happened is real? Oh, heck no. Bro, whoever probably is watching this, bro, I wish y'all the best of luck in life. Cause I don't know if I could put up with this. Whoever you working with, they could seem all goody goody, but you don't know them. Same as asking out a girl. Yeah, she look cute, but you don't know them. You gotta get to know them. That is tough, bro.
Way. They can't find out anything about my past. If they did, they'd be shattered. For now, my secret remains safe from the public eye, and I will ensure no one remembers that day. It was a
No
somewhat nippy
way.
autumn night, and I was about halfway into my shift. I was a young man, and I took up any job I really could at the time. In this case, it was a late shift at 7-Eleven.
Okay, so I'm guessing that it just shifted to the next story like that without giving us any warning. Come on now, you can't be doing us to that. I almost thought we was at the same exact story. But yeah, I'm willing to watch this, man.
In the United States, 7-Elevens are open 24 hours a day and
That's
7
true.
days a week.
I like that.
This meant that
I like that they
someone
are.
had to take up that horrid night shift, and that person was me. As much as the job messed up my sleep schedule, it did help me do my coursework during the day, and it did pay a bit better than the normal shifts. I've been
Oh,
told
okay. I
working
never
in
knew that.
convenience store is among the most dangerous jobs in the States.
Yo, why do everybody look bored at their job? They look bored out of their mind. Yo, I'll be like, hey, barely anybody here, let's go. Or like, Yo, we working a night shift. That means I get to spend time with my family when the freaking day happens, bro. But nah, he just look bored out of his mind. Why work like that? You gotta work with a smile on your face, my guy. You gotta work 110%.
And this claim was honestly understandable. Although my city is decently safe, the people who go to 7-Elevens late at night are a lot different than your normal shopper. From what I
Huh,
saw,
yeah.
it was either crazy crackheads higher than a kite, or a bunch of drunken teenagers falling all over the place trying to make.
Actually, I seen this. I seen this. From where I'm from, you will see something like this. Not like as crazy as that, but you would definitely see some crazy looking people at night during 7-Eleven. It's like a whole nother ball game. Daytime, it's like, you see a couple here and there. But at nighttime, it's like you see it more often than usual. It makes no sense.
Another booze run. This was extremely annoying. My coworker Colin and I were largely responsible for kicking these people out.
I
While
don't
it was an
know.
inconvenience,
I don't
they were
know,
not
bro.
truly out of hand or unsafe. This all changed one Thursday night,
I don't know
however.
if I could deal with
My
that.
coworker Colin had some sort of family emergency to
You
take
gotta
care of,
have something
and this
on
resulted
you,
in him
bro.
having to skip a few shifts. This meant that I was in charge of handling the dreaded 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. shift completely
Oh
alone. This
no.
truly annoyed me. Colin was a really chill guy. His conversations made the hours go by much faster, and without him, I'd just be alone in some dirty store doing
Exactly,
nothing.
yeah. I understand
Regardless,
that.
I received my orders from my manager, and I had to do what I had to do. I arrived at my shift around 5 minutes late as usual, and things were initially going by completely normal. The people that walked in consisted of the usual
That's
late
the
night
same
shoppers and
guy.
people in their
And
pajamas
then they
shopping
playing
for
another
clothes
ad.
last minute.
Why?
It's a completely normal weekday night at first. But then, a little past the midnight hour, things got really strange. It was 12:15 at night, and I was sitting on my small chair next to the counter.
That
I
is
had
a
just plugged in my
big
phone into the
phone.
charger as it was
What type
running
of
low on
phone is
battery from
that?
using it all night.
The
As I
iPhone
noticed the
XR
car pull up to
extra
my
large?
apartment. It was a large black SUV. The windows in the back were either completely shattered
That's
or
sus.
basically replaced with cardboard and duct tape. A tall and rather.
No way a cop will let that slide. No way a policeman will let something like that slide. No way. No way, bro. I definitely would not let that slide. That's a little too much. And it's dangerous. Especially for you. Imagine if something just hits your window, bro. Actually, not even hit your window because the freaking glass is broken. Imagine if something just flies straight like on you, bro. Like a bug or like a bird or something, bro. Heck no. Bird poop. Bro, I don't know. I don't know if I could do all that, bro.
Large built man stepped out in a trench coat and
You
boots.
might as well get a
He
new
turned over to
car
the
at
front
that
door of
point.
the store and started to calmly approach it. I just kept glancing at my phone, however. Most people walk in, quickly get something, and
Good
leave.
thing they can't do
There was
that.
no need for
That does
formalities at this
make
hour.
time pass on
You
by.
call this customer service? The man said in a low, husky voice. It took me a second or two to process that. The people who come in here
How are
just
you
get
even gonna
this
say
job
you
aren't
called us
exactly
customer
equipped with
service if you didn't
awards-winning
even ask
service.
me anything?
Oh, sorry, sir. Is there anything I can get for you? The man just laughed. Oh, kid, there's nothing you can get for me, but there is something you can do. At first, I thought the man was going to ask for some weird sexual favor. Funnily enough, I'd been asked this before while I was on the job.
Yo, I
You
bet you must
see,
have
I'm
been
not a
really
big man
uncomfortable.
like you. My joints, they don't function like they used to. And you see my car over there? Well, it could use a wash and fill. The
It's
man's
busted.
attitude and overall demeanor were really weird. The way the guy was talking was unsettling as it is. I mean, if the guy could walk all the way over here just fine, why couldn't he fill his own gas or wash his own windshield? However,
Exactly.
state law says I have to assist any handicapped or impaired customers if they request it. There was no handicapped sticker on the man's car.
State law? That's a thing? State law? Bro, if he had a handicap thing, yeah, I could see that. But fill your own gas up. People don't usually ask, hey, yo, can you fill my gas tank up? It's literally right there. It's right there, my guy.
Car or any sign that he was disabled in any way. But hey, if they request it, I have to help them. All
No.
right, sir. Give me a moment, I replied as I placed
Because
my
if that
phone
was
on
the
the side.
case,
I
how
then
are you going to
turned on
get
the
back to the
car control
car?
panel. and
They're gonna
started
get back to
painting
the
over the
car
car.
regardless.
Look at those youthful muscles work. I love to see it. For
No.
whatever reason, I ignored the man's creepiness and continued heading towards the car. The sooner I cleaned his windshield and filled his tank, the sooner he'd be out of there. At least that's what I hoped.
Okay, I
As I
thought the
stepped out of
freaking
the gate,
windshield was
the
just
man seemed
shattered.
to remain in the store. He seemed to be browsing up and down the shelves for something. Whatever. I got to the vehicle, and
No,
sure enough, the
whatever. He
gas
could be
tank was
stealing
wide open and
something.
ready for me. As I was filling the van with gas, I couldn't help but think about what the man said. He seemed honestly fine and was totally capable of putting a nozzle in the gas tank. It made me wonder why I was even out there in the first place. But
Exactly.
hell, if I could just get this weirdo out
He
of
could
here,
be
I
stealing
could get back
something.
inside to just messing around with my phone. After about a minute or two, the tank was full, and it was time for me to wash the man's windshield. As
Did
I
he
stepped
pay
around
though? I
towards the
never
back
see
of
the
the
guy
van,
pay.
however, I heard the back door shut. As weird as this was, keep in mind the car was really beaten down and old. It's kind of expected for a car like that to make weird noises, especially on a windy night like this one. I
Yeah.
quickly pulled out the sponge and squeegee and started to get to work. But as I was cleaning the glass, that's when I felt it. The discomfort, the odd sensation of being watched or stalked. As I turned around, I felt a hand go over
Oh
my eyes,
no.
and soon my mouth. I barely had
Bro,
any time to
no.
comprehend what was even
Why are
happening.
you touching me,
Looks like
bro?
I
It's
was cleaning
COVID
glass, and
season.
next I was being headlocked. I then heard the familiar sound of the front door to the store opening, and heavy footsteps coming my way. Too many thoughts were racing
Wait,
through
so
my
it's
head at
two
this
people?
moment, but somehow, somewhere, I mustered everything I had
They
and flung
slick.
myself as back hard as
That's
I
somebody
could. The
else.
person holding me down crashed into the gas pump and shrieked in pain. "Damn it, Carl," the tall man said. I rolled back onto my feet and sprinted as hard as I could, my breath getting heavier and heavier every large stride I made. I managed to run across into a neighborhood and dive into the bushes, slowly peeping my head out to
Okay.
see if they were still following me in the
Good
van.
thing you're safe now, though.
After the longest 10 or so minutes of my life, my adrenaline died down, and I finally got the courage to step out of the bush. Just as I was about to call my manager and then the cops, it hit me. My phone was still in the store, too.
Oh my
Thankfully, however,
goodness,
a close
bro.
friend of mine lived in the neighborhood I
Always
visited.
keep your phone on you guys. Always keep your phone on you, bro. I always keep my phone on deck. I don't know if I got it on me right now, but bro, keep your phone on deck, bro. You never know what situation you'll be in, bro. I keep that joint on me at all times.
Words. I knocked on his door and told him everything. Naturally, we called the police. When we went back to the station after the police told us they'd arrived, my manager was already there. Somehow, my manager and the police were as or more surprised than I was. Things like this rarely happen in my city. We always considered it a safe place. The police immediately
It
looked
can
through the
happen
CCTV
though.
footage and
That's
my manager
humanity for you.
suggested, and what we saw shocked us even more. When I had stepped out to wash and fill the van, the man jumped over the counter and tried to find and disable the security cameras.
It's so
in the
funny
van.
how
He couldn't
I
manage to do
expected this to
so he
happen.
just stepped outside and decided
That's so
that deleting
funny,
the
bro.
footage wasn't worth all the time. We managed to capture the men's faces on video right after I made my escape. We then submitted the footage
Did they
to the
get
area
arrested
level
though?
police to see what was happening. It turns out the men were known human traffickers and were on the run from previous kidnappings. The license plate on the van seemed to be fraudulent or stolen, as the numbers only matched a completely different vehicle on the other side of the state. The investigators believed
How
that
could
the men
that be
stopped by my
though?
city on the way to somewhere else, as they figured it was a safer area and people wouldn't expect them to be there. I quit my job at 7-Eleven immediately after
Thank
that.
you. I
The
would have did
event
the
scarred
same.
me. Every time I stepped into another gas station, I would always get reminded of how I almost got kidnapped. Needless to say, I would never pick up a job like that again.
Well, I wouldn't have said you got kidnapped. Technically, but hey, just work at Amazon, people. Like, it's much safer. You're like indoors, not outdoors. Even though 7-Eleven is a indoor job, but you're more safer working at Amazon. Wait, well, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and also let me know what you think about the video. Yo, you guys still didn't let me know what scary game to play, so I'm gonna just post a poll on Instagram and see which game to play. I'm super scared because I did have a gameplay done, but apparently the footage got corrupted. As always, peace out, and I'm gonna keep doing your thing. Peace.